Well, what we heard the judge say today is that he's seriously interested in the issues, that it's a complicated legal matter, and that he was unprepared to rule on behalf of my clients today. That results, from the very high legal standard that we had to meet today. Essentially, at this stage in the proceedings, the judge had to credit everything that the defendants claimed, and so in the face of that requirement on the part of the judge was unable to rule on behalf of my clients. But we're confident that at trial, when the judge has an opportunity to pierce the veil of those claims, to evaluate the credibility of those claims, the judge will have no other choice but to rule on behalf of my clients. We've brought before the court 3 extraordinarily qualified experts, each of whom has spent several decades working on behalf of captive animals. In addition to that, there are the indisputable records that the Department of Agriculture has provided, a legacy of violations of the Animal Welfare Act, such egregious violations that in 2 instances the Department of Agriculture has fined the defendants for civil penalties amounting to more than $10,000. That's a very unusual thing to happen. The Department of Agriculture doesn't take that kind of enforcement action very often. My clients are interested in vindicating the protections that federal law provides to these animals and lifting the state of those animals out from a condition of misery and into a life that would be considered genuinely humane.
And what remedy are they seeking? Are they looking at, or asking the court that they shut down the zoo, that the animals be relocated to a sanctuary?
It's beyond the powers of the court to shut down the zoo, but given the testimony of our experts, it seems that there can be no conclusion but that these defendants are incapable of caring for their endangered animals properly. So my clients would prefer that when the court finds the defendants liable under the Endangered Species Act, that they rehome those animals to some facility capable of providing the care that federal law requires, and preferably to a reputable sanctuary that can provide the kinds of species